RVBN, the Rich Video Blog Network, home to weekly NFL predictions, personality profiles, sports video blogs, professional wrestling video blogs, entertainment video blogs, and a whole lot more. Collection of my work going back to June of 2014 is on Facebook and YouTube. Check it out. RVBN, the only video blog on the internet that matters. Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog of Monday, December 12th, 2016, around 7:41 in the evening in Belleville, Massachusetts. The sun went down. It's now dark, about 34 degrees out. It's going to get down in the 20s, and there's going to be black ice tonight. Tomorrow's supposed to warm up to around 40. There's going to be a cool front that's going to trigger some snow showers or snow squalls, leading edge of colder weather. Thursday and Friday, temperatures might not reach 20 and lows will be below zero. So bundle up. And this weekend, snow to rain and 50 degrees. Wow. Some news to report on the RVBN Newswire. John Legend is going to be singing at halftime of the 2017 NBA All-Star Game, so that's good. And the MBTA has announced it's going to invest $280 million to replace the aging Red Line trains. They're going to get new modern ones by the year 2023. The T is broke, so how could they afford $280 million on new Red Line trains? Maybe they're going to have to borrow money for it, and I'll be even in more debt. I bet the MBTA does not have $280 in their name. That's about it on the news from the RVB News. Why be back in a flash with my third and final video blog of the night, which will be about the former WWE Tag Team Champions, Natural Disasters, Earthquake, and Typhoon. Boom, 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 boom. Magic. I'm back. My third and final video blog subject of the night is about the former WWE Tag Team Champions, Earthquake and Typhoon, the Natural Disasters. The Natural Disasters were a tag team for approximately 19 months in the WWE from the summer of 1991 to approximately January of 1993. They were formed on a tag team match, a six-man tag team match on WWE Superstars of Wrestling when it was the Bushwhackers, Looking Bush, whoa, yeah, and Tugboat, facing off against Earthquake and the WWE Tag Team Champions at the time, the Nasty Boys, managed by Jimmy, the Mouth of the South Heart, who is related to a girl I used to know, Betsy Quidor, that I went to high school prom with. Jimmy Hart is in no relation to Elizabeth Hart, who hosts Ready, Set, Renovate, and Elizabeth Hart has the second best legs in Orlando, Florida, next to Julie Patton. But anyway, this tag team match was a six-man tag, was, dominate. The Bushwhackers were in the match for most of the time, and they tried to tag Tugboat. Tugboat briefly looked at the Earthquake, but he tagged in Luke, and then it was unbelievable when, Earthquake was going to slam Luke, then, Bush saved him, but then the Nasty Boys interfered, and then Jimmy Hart interfered. Next thing you know, Tugboat comes in, and they think he attacks Jimmy Hart, but he knocks out Butch, and then he gives a splash to Luke, and Earthquake comes in and pins Luke 1, 2, 3, and then Tugboat joins Earthquake and the Nasty Boys, and the announcer says Jimmy Hart got to the tugboat. Jimmy Hart got to the tugboat. Originally, Jimmy Hart was going to try to get Andre the Giant to team up with Earthquake, but Andre the Giant said no, and Earthquake attacked him with Jimmy Hart's megaphone. Andre the Giant needed to have knee surgery. He was in declining health, and he probably wouldn't do too much anyway if he was teamed with Earthquake. And then on Primetime Wrestling a couple of nights later in June of 1991, Typhoon was rebranded as, Tugboat was rebranded as Typhoon, and he became partners with Earthquake. They were Natural Disasters, and they were heels. They dominated opponents like crazy because they were well over 800 pounds. And the finishing maneuvers was the big splash by the Typhoon and the Earthquake. Like quakes. The first major match was against the Bushwhackers at SummerSlam 1991 in Madison Square Garden. There was originally going to be Jake the Snake Roberts and Andre the Giant facing off against the Natural Disasters, but Andre the Giant had declining health, and they turned Jake from a face to a heel, and Andre the Giant was in the Bushwhackers' corner, but this was a dominating match by the Natural Disasters. They beat Luke and Butch, the Bushwhackers, and they were going to attack Andre the Giant, who was with crutches, but the Legion of Doom, Hawk and Animal saved him. That was the last time Andre the Giant would appear on WWE TV at SummerSlam 1991. And then the Natural Disasters went into a feud with LOD, and they had a lot of house shows. LOD either won by count or disqualification, or the Natural Disasters beat Hawk and Animal by count or disqualification all across the country. The Natural Disasters also had some matches with the Rockers, Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty. This was like the beginning of Shawn Michaels' heel turn, and the Natural Disasters teamed with ILS to face off against the Legion of Doom and the Big Boss match, Survivor Series 1991. The Natural Disasters walked out on ILS because of ILS accidentally hitting Earthquake with the briefcase. And then at Royal Rumble 1992, the LOD faced off against the Natural Disasters for the WWE Tag Team Championship. The Natural Disasters won by count out, but they could not get the title because titles not change hands on count outs or disqualification. They was continuing to feud with the LOD. I heard something. The Natural Disasters were slated to win the WWE Tag Team titles at WrestleMania 8 against the Legion of Doom, but there was a change of plans. Money Incorporated, ILS, and $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase beat the LOD at a house show in February 1992 that was untelevised. When the $1 Million Man pinned Hawk after interference by Typhoon, and it was revealed on WWE television that Jimmy Hart maneuvered the Money Incorporated into the Natural Disasters position as number one contenders. So the Natural Disasters, Earthquake and Typhoon turned face, while the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase and ILS got Jimmy Hart as their manager. And then the Natural Disasters face off against Money Incorporated at WrestleMania 8 as the Disasters were about to win the WWE Tag Team titles. Money Inc. walks out and they were counted out. The Disasters were mad because they wanted to win the titles, but titles don't change hands on countouts or disqualifications. This sets up several months of the same thing happening at house shows, like Money Inc. walking out when the Disasters are going to win, or there were some matches that the Money Inc. won when Ted DiBiase or ILS hit Earthquake or Typhoon with the briefcase behind the referee's back. But at a TV taping in Worcester, Massachusetts on July of 1992, the natural disasters beat ILS and Million Dollar Man Ted DiBiase, Money Inc. to win the WWE Tag Team titles when Earthquake gave the Earthquake to ILS. And the disasters put their tag team titles on their shoulders instead of their waist, because they had big waists and the tag team titles would not fit around their waist. They held the tag team titles about approximately 3 months or so. They faced off against the Beverly Brothers at SummerSlam 1992, which was an easy defense by Earthquake and Typhoon when Earthquake pinned Blake Beverly with the Earthquake sit down splash. The Beverly Brothers were a jobber tag team. There were no chance in hell if they were going to be WWE Tag Team Champions. And then Natural Disasters continued to defend their titles against Money Inc. and the Nasty Boys and the Beverly Brothers at house shows. But at a TV taping in Canada at Wrestling Challenge in October of 1992, it was slated to be the Nasty Boys against Money and Copper, Nasty Boys against Natural Disaster for the WWE Tag Team titles, but Jimmy Hart changed that to become Money Incorporated, and he screwed them at Nasty Boys. Nasty Boys turned face before the Tag Team title match, and ILS and Million Dollar Man like groggy, and then the Natural Disasters come in, and it thinks it's going to be an easy title win for the Natural Disasters, but halfway through the match, the Head Shrinkers, Fatu, Samu, and Alpha come down. They distract Earthquake, and Earthquake hits its head on the ring banister, and then Ted DiBiase takes control of that, and then eventually Ted DiBiase puts the $1 Million Dream on Earthquake, and Earthquake does 2, 3, and $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase and ILS regain the WWE Tag Team titles, and the Natural Disasters, Earthquake and Typhoon, feud with the Head Shrinkers, but the Head Shrinkers win in house show matches. The end of the Natural Disasters happened in January 1993. They faced off among one another in the Royal Rumble match. Earthquake threw out Typhoon. There was plans to break up the Natural Disasters, and Earthquake feud with Typhoon, but those plans were scrapped when Earthquake left the WWE soon after. There was a rumor that Earthquake was going to turn heel and rejoin Jimmy Hart as his manager, but that never happened. And Typhoon actually came back to the WWE in May of 1994 to replace Earthquake in matches against Yokozuna when Earthquake left the WWE. The Natural Disasters, Typhoon, and Earthquake briefly appeared on some independent shows in the late 1990s, but basically that was it for them tag team. Earthquake passed away in 2006 at the age of 43 due to bladder cancer. The Natural Disasters were the biggest WWE Tag Team Champions of all time, and they had a great run as Tag Team Champions. They should have stayed together for a long time, but those things happen. And that's about it on that. I'll be back tomorrow, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google Plus for 3 more video blogs. First video blog will be about my personality profile. Tomorrow's personality profile will be about former NHL goaltender Gio Stubert. Second video blog of the day will be about Baseball Digest. And third and final video blog of the night will be the continuation of 2017 predictions. Tomorrow will be predictions about the business world. And keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Button guy. Was mentioned on Julie Button's Facebook chats again tonight, but Lisa Bell said my name on it. Lisa and Julie rock. And Molly Rose walks and has nice legs. Elizabeth Hart's so stunning. She's the best. Amy Squeezy's awesome. Awesome Amy. Linda Church of WPIX Channel 11 New York. Such a rocking cougars get the best legs in New York City. Bobby Gibbs of ABC 11 has sweet southern accent. She's the best. And has the best legs in Raleigh, North Carolina. And Ren Claire of WHCH Channel 7 in Boston is so cute. And she's got the best legs in Boston. And in the words of Sean Lucia, get out. And in the meantime, and between time, this has been another edition of the Rich Video Blog Network for Monday. Tomorrow, stay tuned. Good night.